Welcome and thanks for stopping by. It's Saturday and I'm in the kitchen as always preparing my dinner for Sunday. I don't want to work too hard, so I've just decided to make some smothered pork chops. And let's get started. Okay, I have washed my pork chops well, and I only need a few seasonings for this. So I'm going to use some nature seasoning. I'm going to season them well because you can see they're really thick. Going to have to add some flavor. And some garlic powder, I'm sorry. Some garlic powder. And I have my oil heating up. But this is a big one here, isn't it? That's okay. That'll feed a couple. And same thing on this side. And garlic powder. I'm not going to use any onion powder because I'm going to smother them with onions as well. Yeah, let me add that in. Let's press it into the meat. The snow is melting. That's a good thing. I'm going to check my oil. If you have time, just let them sit a while so the seasonings can absorb into the meat. If you don't, just go ahead, like I'm doing. Gonna let that get a little warmer. Okay, the grease is about getting there, and I'm just going to add, because I don't want a whole lot on it. Just shake it on like this. This is going to help my gravy too. Otherwise, I would just go ahead and fry them. But since I'm smothering them, I want my gravy to be nice and thick enough. You don't have to do too much when you add the flour. The grease is ready. Good. Check our grease. Yeah. Should be ready. And then we go. Just definitely. So let those two do their thing. That's only been about 3 minutes. We're going to have to turn them again, though. They don't have to be cooked to death because they're going in the gravy, and they're going to simmer in the gravy and finish up, but you want them to be almost there. Don't you hate when you're cooking your pork chops or whatever, and you pick it up to turn it in, your crust that you work so hard to accomplish comes off? Well, just leave it alone. Don't play around with it. Just let it cook. And that's not 100% foolproof, but it's 99.9% foolproof. So just give that a try. Let me turn it again. It's okay, we're going to turn it one more time anyway. It's been about 8 or 9 minutes. This one is pretty good. A lot smaller than this one, of course. And I'm just going to add the others in here. Yep. See what's going on with this one on the other side. Oh, see, we were just talking about that. Dark on it, but they're going in gravy. Thank goodness. Add this other one in. One more. If you're frying and it won't release, just let it go. Don't try to snatch it up. That one looks dangerous. I don't want to. And usually, when it's ready, see that crusty part? It'll let go. This one is holding on. I'll let that go for a little bit. Okay, we'll see how it let go. I got a little brown, but it's fine. It'll release when it's ready. And we're almost finished here. Going to drain some of the grease off. We're going to keep a little because we're going to need to make a gravy. There we go. I've drained most of the grease off, but you see I kept the bits at the bottom. Flavorful. You want to use those. And I'm going to add some flour. That's some good old gravy. I think we're going to add a little more flour. And that's quite enough right there. And usually if you don't have any gravy gravy sauce or gravy brown, whatever you choose to call it, then you can just, keep cooking it until the flour becomes as brown as you would like your gravy. And of course, that's the way we used to do it, because we wasn't using gravy browning sauce. We did it ourselves. And I'm going to add, I'll just wait till I add the water. When you're making your gravy, you want to add hot water, not cold water. Hot water. And make sure you're standing back. You don't want to, because it's going to bubble up when you add the hot water. Ow! Ooh, there's another burn. Well, if you ain't got no burns, then you ain't cooking. Because eventually you're going to get some. That's for sure. I got a new one yesterday. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Yeah, got a new one yesterday. Now I have a new one today on the finger. You don't want to burn it, so make sure you keep stirring. You see it browning up. Even though I'm going to add some kitchen bouquet. But I was just showing you how it goes. I think I'm going to add some more. Just all of it. Because my pork chops are pretty thick. And we want to cover the pork chops. That sound you hear is my water back there in the kettle. Ooh. You switch hands. Oh, can you see? Stir fast and pour fast. It gets thick. Ooh, ouch. Hee. Popped on my feet. And you're gonna let it do what it do. You'll see if it gets too thick, you just add, it's noisy, you just add some more water. And that's exactly what it's doing. Add water. Easy peasy. Let me take my whisk. Turn it up a little. Oh yeah, I'm gonna add some of the same seasonings that I seasoned the pork chops with into this gravy. Excuse me. Let's see. You can make it a little thin because you have the flour on the pork chops, and they're going to help it thicken too. So you can make it a thinner and not worry about it being too thin. Your pork chops have you covered. Please believe me. Okay. I'm going to add Some of the same seasonings, like I said. You're going to taste it, make sure it's what you want. Come on, warm up. It's pretty tasty. Let me see. I'm going to add a little more nature's seasoning, because we have the onions, and I have a couple bell peppers that I cut up, and the flavors that are from the pork chops. It's going to add to the gravy. Wait a minute. I'm going to add some more pepper. And a pinch of salt. Oh, let me do it this way. Another pinch ain't gonna hurt me. I just like to add my own salt at the table, and I like for other people to be able to do the same. Add it like they like it. One more taste. Some gravy brown. A little darker for me. That's about the color that I like. I'm going to add these in. I hope I can get them all in. See that flour on the top is going to thicken that gravy quite well, and some of the juices are going to release too, so it'll help thin it out as well. Move over for your cousins. Uh-oh, I'm going to have to find some space for the next one. We'll see, we'll see. I might have to cut it. I'm going to let that go for a minute. Excuse me. Turn it down low and let it simmer. This is a high boil, but just turn your temp down so it can simmer. Okay, and now we're going to add our onions and our bell peppers, and we're just going to cover it and let it simmer. Let it simmer. These onions smell so good on top of the pork chops. Smells wonderful. So, just take some of the gravy. The pot is so full. It's crowded. Move over, guys. But you want to cover your onions anyway. Your onions and your bell peppers, you want to cover them up. Let them start to soak up some of this gravy. Turn it up a little bit higher. Alright, we're getting there. Yeah, now all we have to do is, like I said, let it simmer, finish doing the cooking. That might be for, oh, probably about 35, 40 minutes. I'll let it simmer on low while I prepare my side dishes. I think I told you, I don't know. I'm having some mashed potatoes. Of course, we need some mashed potatoes for this gravy. And some corn. Just something simple. Don't hurt yourself all the time. Try to get in and get out. Okay. That tastes good already. Yeah. I'm not sure if I was running it all that time or not. Sometimes my finger sticks to that doggone remote and it turns it right back. Okay, this is ready now. See how the onions and the bell peppers have cooked? Oh yeah, this is ready. So I'm going to plate some up. Yeah, getting this pork chop together. And I made some mashed potatoes. And some corn. A little green on that yellow. That was parsley. And we're going to add just a little bit of gravy. Sorry for reaching over your sides. And there you have it. Let's add a little more gravy to this. Now, there you have it. Smothered pork chops. Hey, try it. You might like it. Hey, don't forget to pray. Then pray some more. Pray for her, pray for him, pray for you, pray for them, pray for us. Don't stop praying. And remember to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Tap that bell if you haven't. Share with friends and family. And comment. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, eat well and be well. Boom. Later.